Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2755. Today's date is the 26th February 2023. It's almost like a night at 11:22 p.m. Okay, so today morning I didn't really record any Artifact episode. Why? Because of that, today is a Sunday, and is that today actually like after I ate breakfast, I went to market for buying chicken. Okay, why? Because it's a Sunday, and basically we didn't really eat chicken for couple of weeks. So my mother told me that ki buy the chicken, okay, and bring it home. So I went to the market, and I brought the chicken. I came home. Okay. So because of all those things, I didn't really record any Artifact episode at morning. Okay. So soon as I came home at 10:30 a.m. Sorry, 10 or 10:30 a.m. Okay. Soon as I came home, I have already so many things to do. First of all, is that yesterday I already uploaded a video about Resident Evil, okay, but I didn't really thumbnail and title. I didn't really make it, okay. So today I make the thumbnail and title, okay, and I schedule for today at 7 p.m. So this Resident Evil gameplay Hindi gameplay video is already scheduled today at 7 p.m. Okay, it took me almost like a 12:30. Like why it's 12:30 from 10:30 to 12:30? Like, do you really need a 2 hours for? Obviously, I like basically title and thumbnail. You have to think about as a perspective as a, and after that you have to add so many layers. Okay, like timestamp and all those things. It took me almost like a 2 hour. Okay, and then uh, at 12:30 I started playing Uncharted Lost Legacy. The level name is Western Ghat. This level is so fucked up, dude. Because of this game, because of this level, I didn't really record the I didn't really record the gameplay. Okay. And the reason is not that I was actually doing something time pass. No, my entire day is actually focused on how should I execute this game. Okay. Because this level, the Western Ghat level is quite difficult. Like basically what I'm trying to tell you, ki I already make long form of video, long length video. Like basically the GTA 5 8 ton golden robbery sequence. This level is actually almost like a 1 hour. Okay, but I execute very properly. Why? Because this game has a kind of like a really specific things. Like basically you go from one step to another step, and then another step, and then another step. Like basically in that robbery, okay, what exactly you collect all those people, you went to the location, then you jam the vehicle, then you go to the robbery, you rob, and then you went there. So everything is actually happened in sequence wise. Okay, so when I know the sequence of the gameplay, then I know the how should I execute things. Okay, there is also one thing. Also another thing is that map. Let me tell you one thing. In the game, map is really important. Okay, so basically this Uncharted game is actually this game is not comes with the anything on the screen. Like basically, on the screen now, on when you play a game, you have particular information on your screen. First of all is that there is a map, then there is a health of your character, then lots of things and how much whatever it is. Okay, but important thing required for as a gamer, as a player who can play a game, for most important thing is map, because the map is really important. The map is actually the live map is actually very much important, that he knows, that the player knows that where should I go. Okay, and that is the most important thing. In this Uncharted game doesn't include any map. Okay, like why they didn't really include any map? Because of that, he the developer of this game is actually make this game as a perspective, as a player who has to be figure it out all those things by himself, by itself. Okay, like game is not actually telling that ki where should you go and you will get this location. No, you have to figure it out. Okay, so this is the kind of like a perspective of the developer. Okay, but actually when you play the game now, okay, it's like, okay, Uncharted game is not a kind of like open world game. No, it's not open world game, it's a closed world game. What is exactly the closed world game? Okay, closed world game means like that ki you have a specific boundary. Okay, you cannot cross that boundary. When you cross that boundary, you will die. Okay, so you have a specific boundary. In GTA 5, in RDR 2, yeah, you can have a specific boundary, but that boundary is kind of like a quite bigger. Okay, like it's actually very bigger. But in the Uncharted, you can see whatever it is, like most of the Uncharted level is actually happen kind of like a really very close combat, rooms, surveillance corridor. Then you actually figure it out the way and you go through that. It's actually very much okay. Also one thing is that ki the Uncharted player has a character who can actually walk on the surface, run on the surface, as also he can climb as also he climb upstairs as also. So it's a lots of things going on. Okay, let me tell you about this level. Okay, in this level there are so many things to do. Okay, I'm gonna why is this level is actually very much hectic, because I was constantly thinking about it. Okay, first of all, I started this game for almost like a 1:30. Okay, 1:30. Sorry, 1:39. Sorry, yeah, 1:30. No, no, no. After 12:30, I went to ate my lunch, and after the lunch, I came at 1:30 and started playing this game. Okay, it took me from 1:30 to 3:30, almost like a 2 hour to complete this one level. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to complete one level, dude. It's a lots of things. Also one thing is that ki Uncharted Lost Legacy, I didn't really play this level, so I didn't really knew this thing. As also there is no clue, there is nothing, like basically as a character you are actually finding things like where is this thing and where is this. It's lots of things. Okay, it's like so basic things, dude. Like basically you cannot drive the car because of that ki you don't know where should you go. Every 2 minutes or every 30 second you have to open your map and look for, like basically is that yeah, yeah, in this level you have a map, but you have to press a particular button. Okay, and then you show your map. Okay, it's a very hectic because of that ki there are so many things happen with your character. Like basically you are driving a car or something like that, there are enemy in front of you. Okay, so all those things you cannot do this thing. Like basically if the enemy is in front of you, you cannot open the map and look for where am I. No, it's not. You have to beat the enemy first and then you open up the map. Okay, same as go with the car as also. Okay, you cannot drive the car. Okay, you have to, if you wanted to see the map, you have to stop the car and you have to open up the map and see where you are. It's so fucking thing. Okay, why is so fucking thing? Because I am not really used to with this thing. Because of that, ki usually the whatever the game I was playing, okay, most of the game has a map, or maybe I play this game. Okay, but dude, it's like basically this level is actually quite difficult. Dude, do not be kind of like a something that, okay, you have to blend with this. Like basically I cannot execute my creativity in this level because there are so many things has happened, so many things. Like while I was playing now, I cannot do creativity because it's lots of things. I have to plan so many things, dude. Yeah, it's like so many things. Okay, and trust me, just like I was constantly watching this screen, and it just like during the afternoon, almost like till 5:30, I was so tired for watching the entire screen and figure it out. This the and the level, like basically there is a, you have to solve the puzzle, and that puzzle is so difficult. It took me how many chance. It took me almost like 10 to 15 times I die in that puzzle. 10 to 15, like basically 1 2 3, and every time you, it just kind of like that puzzle was so fucking difficult. No, it's not a difficult, you have to use your brain, dude. Yeah, but it's lots of things. Okay, so basically I cannot do that kind of like a mistakes during the gameplay. So I have to return it down the entire sequence, like a where should I, like I fuck up almost like a 21 times. So I record the proper sequence of the how should I solve this puzzle. Okay, the record, then I write it down in my notebook. I make in notes. Okay, and as also I record the reference gameplay. Dude, let me tell you one thing, I record my reference gameplay at 5:30 p.m. Yeah, 5:30 p.m. And I decided that okay, I have to record the gameplay at evening. And when I came after the workout, and when I came and started kind of like a recording things, it's something really like I cannot execute it properly because it's a lots of things. Okay, like I have to manage the gameplay, and as also I have to execute my content and creation as also, because lots of things. Because like what is exactly is this thing in the particular level. Okay, so there is a two character named Chloe and Nandini. Okay, Chloe and Nidhi. Okay, they are actually finding a tusk of Ganesh. What is the tusk of Ganesh? गणेश सॉरी भगवान श्री गणेश का टूटा हुआ दांत. Okay, that is called tusk of Ganesh. Okay, so these two ladies are actually finding this tusk of Ganesh. Okay, so this tusk of Ganesh is actually situated at Hulubulu city. What is Hulubulu city? Okay, so this is the name of Hulubulu city. And why is this name is actually have Hulubulu city? Because this city is actually very ancient. So at that time, whatever the people, they have kind of like a particular language. Because of that, this city became Hulubulu city. I don't know, like this city is Hulubulu city. So this Ganesh ji ka toota hua that is actually situated in Hulubulu city. Okay, also one thing, there is a problem. Okay, is that you cannot go directly into the Hulubulu city. Why? You have to solve some sort of puzzles. What puzzles? Like puzzles means you have to open up the gate to enter in the Hulubulu city. Okay, so which gate? This gate is actually connected to three temples. Okay, one temple is actually meant for Shiva, Bhagwan Bholenath. Another temple is a Ganesh, Bhagwan Ganpati. and another temple is a Pashuram, is Bhagwan Pashuram. Okay, so what you have to do is that he, as a two character who actually need to find these three temple first. Okay, then you have to go to each temple. Okay, and find out the clue. Okay, and then there is a kind of like a something really mechanism, you have to push that mechanism, and then kind of like a something that key, uh, you have to do the same mechanism in all three temples. Okay, and each 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 temple has its own difficulty, own problems, and you have to solve those problems. Okay, like basically you have to go through like some of the some of the people are actually wanted to killing you, so you have to kill those people, and then you have to solve the queues, and then you have to find this mechanism. Okay, then you push this mechanism. It's not kind of like a, just a push button, it's a, I just phrase of word, it's a lots of things is actually happen. This is like when you kind of like a solving this puzzle is also something really another trick. Okay, lots of things. Okay, okay, and each temple has its own problem, as also is that this temple is, some temples are actually sometimes is very in the air, some temples are actually very beneath the water. Okay, so it's even more difficult, it's not difficult but it's like basically what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, in GTA 5 na I used to know everything. Okay, like basically my map is actually telling me where should I go and where should I get this thing, get this thing, get this thing, it's things. Okay, but in this Uncharted it's completely you have to figure it out, legit figure it out, like where you are going, every time you have to open up the map, go through that location, look through, this is lots of things, dude. Okay, and at that time now I have to do one thing at a time. Okay, like I have to play this game or I have to commentary on this game. Okay, I cannot do both at the same time. Okay, so even if I wanted to do, I have to be kind of like a master and I have to be plan. So what exactly happened is that I tried to record the gameplay, but eventually it just didn't really work out because I feel like that I cannot execute it properly. Okay, so it's almost like a today's night, almost like a 11:30, almost like a 12. Okay, right now I'm really tired. Okay, and I just wanted to sleep. I will not record the gameplay right now. Okay, but tomorrow what will I do is that tomorrow I have to play this game again, play this level again. Okay, then I have to plan it properly, that how should I execute this video. Like basically I am not playing just a game, it's is kind of like a content for me, so I have to execute it very properly. Okay, so I have to execute that, how should I execute this thing, like it's a lots of things is going on, so you have to execute it properly. So I have to tomorrow, I have to make a plan, and then after the plan I have to execute that, the way that I'm plan I execute that in that way. So and then also another is editing, and also and this game, this level is also kind of like a 1 hour long length. I don't know what will happen, but yeah, I am pretty sure that I will be done it. Okay, because like I know what will happen. So yeah, it like basically sometimes some of the level are kind of like a bit difficult, so you have to go through that. Okay, like what is actually, while I was recording I realized that I just have to record one temple at one video. Okay, but this is not like a, each temple is connected to each other. Like basically what I'm trying to tell you, ki if you are recorded your video with one temple. Okay, but when you try to record your another video for second temple, then the connection is not really connected. Okay, because each connection are connected to each other. Okay, each temple are connected to each other, So that's why this Western Ghat is actually designed this game for design this level for combine all those things at one time. Okay, so you cannot do it, so you just have to play the entire level at a time. Okay, so you have to plan it properly. That is the most important thing, is planning. Okay, you have to plan it ki how should I execute. It's not a GTA 5, it's not a RDR2, it's a fucking Uncharted 5. You have to utilize your brain and properly execute it. Okay, yeah, and you can like you can do it easily. Yeah, it's not that thing. Yeah, you done it properly, you done it before. No, I didn't really done it before. Okay, like I already make almost like a 190 video, but this is the first time I'm making video which I really need a planning. Okay, like I plan. Okay, I plan in couple in GTA 5 last mission. That time I planned that okay, what exactly I execute this game. Okay, but this planning was actually very much kind of like a depend on the game, because the sequence of the game is very statistic and very clean. So it didn't really feel kind of like a really feel that ki I lost my creativity while I was making. Okay, but this level, it required a planning. Okay, because it's the entire thing is up to you. Okay, the whatever the decision that you took while you're playing this level is actually affect on your gameplay. So you have to plan it properly, like what exactly happened. And for that thing you have to play this level again. Like I play this level for almost like a 3 times. I play this level for 3 times, but tomorrow you have to play it again for even more understanding. Okay, the routes and the way that you turn your car, and where should you, what is the river, and what is at least this thing. You have to suck up the entire the map inside of your brain, so you cannot open the map again and again. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, be confident about this level and then you execute it. All right, yeah, don't worry about the time, just because this level is actually required a time. So yeah, all right, so this is it. This is the my artifact episode number 2600 754. Right, we are at Watama, Maharashtra. Thank you.